Briggs, Lawrence County Public Library, part of America's 250, lighting the way. Briggs Library was established by a trust created by Dr. Caleb Briggs upon his passing. A native of Massachusetts, he had visited Lawrence County and helped lay out the city of Ironton. The library was originally located in the Grand Army of the Republic Memorial Hall, known locally as Memorial Hall. It is pictured here, as is Dr. Caleb Briggs. Memorial Hall was one of the most beautiful structures in the city, and for many, the building was a source of great pride. In 1905, a fire broke out and destroyed parts of the Briggs Library in Memorial Hall. However, it was rebuilt and remained in the Memorial Hall until 1920, when it had outgrown its space and a new location was needed. The library found a new benefactor in Mrs. Harriet Elizabeth Kingsbury Burr. She donated her property, her home, at 519 South 6th Street, pictured here, to become the new home for Briggs Library. Almost 40 years later, once again, the library needed a new home. Upon inquiry, they learned that the Burr House could not be renovated to make the changes necessary for the library. So a new piece of property was purchased on the corner of 4th and Washington Streets in Ironton. That lot had once held the home of Dr. Joseph Lowry. In the 1960s, the house was torn down and a new library rose, which is pictured here. It would remain in that condition until the 1980s, when it was renovated and a second floor was used for the children's department, the genealogy department, and a meeting room. When you discuss local history, no matter what topic, you cannot forget Phyllis Hamner, pictured here. Not a native of Lawrence County, she came here to work in the library, and she realized the rich history Lawrence County and the area had, and so she started preserving that history. On the 5th of December 1987, the Phyllis Hamner Room was dedicated. Although the room has gone through many changes, the collection has extended to include local histories and genealogies from the tri-state area. It includes newspapers back to 1850, marriage records into the 1810s, and dean records. Articles and interviews on the Underground Railroad workers can also be found in Lawrence County, as well as other resources on the Underground Railroad. The Phyllis Hamner Local History and Genealogy Department has continued to expand and add more materials to assist local history researchers as well as genealogists. In 2006, a renovation of the Ironton Library was completed. The building, although still located on the corner of 4th and Washington, pictured here, had been completely modernized, and it nearly doubled the square footage of the original 1960 building. The library would serve over 30,000 cardholders, and in a normal week, the library's 5 locations is open to the public 220 hours a week and have 5,000 visitors and over 9,000 circulation or items checked out.